What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you on another episode, people, of the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast, man. Yo, it is Wednesday. The week just seems like it goes by so quick, people. Shout out to my boy Nino Nagash, out here watching. Part of the executive team for Biggs Radio Chicago. Big ups to you, homeboy. I appreciate you always paying attention to content. As well as the whole team. So shout out to the whole Biggs Radio team. We have the Jeff Relaford Show that airs on Mondays, people. Y'all check out BiggsRadio.com. Check me out on there. And also download that online radio box app. So when we on Mondays from 5 to 6, y'all can listen. So yeah, y'all, I don't know if y'all happen to catch the title of the show today. I got somebody on there. Some of y'all people know. Some of y'all know. Not everybody. And maybe y'all really don't know who she is. Because we had a chance to talk a little bit before the show and everything. And yeah, this is gonna be different. You know, sometimes people want to be showed or revered in a different way. Because what this podcast really, the nature of it is about is just highlighting people in a different way, yo. You know, there's more, as the description reads, there's more to this person that meets the eye. But real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and bring on my co-host Mary on here. Let's see, is she ready? How's she looking? Let me see. There she go. Boom.
Hey, I'm looking amazing.
There you go, girl. What it do? How you be?
I am absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely. How about yourself today?
Girl, I'm all right. You know how I go. We just be on the move, making stuff happen. You know, sometimes we be ready, sometimes we don't be ready, but we gotta stay ready. We gotta stay ready.
I know that's right, King. Always got to stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean?
I know one thing. Look, I'm ready for this food tonight. Y'all listen, we go ahead and we eat every Wednesday. We congregate. That's what we do.
Yes.
And tonight is chicken, some broccoli, some macaroni and cheese. My wife is doing the sides. I got to throw that out there. Wife is doing the sides. But anyway, girl, I'm gonna just move right into it because you know one thing was so funny. My boy Nino said I get to the point, and I do. On my shows, I get to the point. I don't waste no time out here. So some of y'all know her as Nicole Ingram, okay? But I'm gonna just introduce her as Tiffany. Okay, so but I'm gonna just give her this little introduction, and then she gonna holler at y'all and tell y'all what she does. Okay, here it is. Boom.
Hey y'all. You're so funny. I was backstage laughing. It was like Nicole the Ingram. Yeah, you right. They gonna get to know Tiffany today, though.
That's right. We're gonna get to know Tiffany today because I'm telling you, girl, when we sat up here, we had great conversation before everything went down. We had great conversation.
We did.
And we're gonna go ahead and invite y'all a little bit into that. But what I want to do is, Tiffany, go ahead and let the people know just a little bit about you real quick, and then we could dive into everything. Go ahead, girl.
Okay. So again, as Jeff stated, everybody kind of knows me as my Facebook name, Nicole the Ingram. And Nicole is my middle name. So I'm not dodging the law or running from anybody, but my first name is Tiffany. And you know, there's a story behind why my name is Nicole the Ingram on Facebook. But anyway, I currently work a 9-to-9 job. So as Jeff stated before, we talked earlier, and I said a lot of people don't know that I have a full-time job where I'm a global HR director for a major global manufacturing company, Wall Clipper. I mean, again, if you look on my LinkedIn, you'll know I work at Wall. So I do that, and in conjunction with that, I have Tiffanyz Klozet, and I have also LuxLink Business Solutions too as well, which is my AI service based business. So yeah, it's a lot that meets the eye, man. There's a lot to me, but again, y'all know.
Y'all know. Now look here. Now you know, like we said, we don't want to stem too much per request. We don't want to stem too much on Tiffanyz Klozet because that is what usually people look at her for and about. That's what she represents. But you know what? This woman is doing some great and extraordinary and amazing things. And what I want to do is I want to highlight some of those things on the background. But I'm going to start this first question, and I'm going to ask this.
Okay.
Who is Tiffany Ingram?
Lord.
So, Wow, we got all day to do this.
Uh,
No,
Oh, yeah, yeah, we got a good hour. We got a good hour. That might seem like all day, but it is today.
it's gonna be today. So Tiffany Ingram is really a girl that's about her family and God, right? My
Mhm,
mother and my brother are my heart, and um, I have dedicated my life to I have a servitude mentality, right?
mhm,
I joined the military right after high school, and from that moment on, it was just about providing and making a way for me and my family. I'm the oldest. So
okay.
nobody told me that I had to do that. Nobody said, "Hey, you're responsible for doing that." It's just that again, every success that I've obtained was to be able to put my family in a better position. Ultimately, I want to be the first millionaire in my family. So again, my
Mhm,
mother and my brother, they have that freedom. We have that freedom to do whatever we want with our time, go
mhm.
wherever we want, and do all of these other things. So um, I'm really, hey Ron, I am really I'm a square. Like I like to talk about the stock market, all these books
Mhm,
behind me. I got 2 bookcases of books. I like reading. Um,
mhm.
and
um,
so
when,
yeah, that's just me. Okay.
Mhm.
And see, and that's what I like about that element because the thing is, see, listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Let me turn the mic this way so I can just get a little more center to the camera. Okay. See, I know Tiffany on Turn Up Tiffany because Tiffany know when we be out, oh, I hype her up and I wild out just a teeny bit there.
Just a
I
teeny
know
bit.
Turn Up Tiffany. But what I like about this is once again we are highlighting her in a totally different light, totally different space. And I want to ask you, why do you feel, Tiffany, as if you have to? I don't want to say that like it's an obligation, but do you feel responsible to uphold all of what you're doing right now? Because, like you said, you being the first millionaire in your family, that is a big, heavy burden. That's a
Yeah.
heavy burden to have that goal. And honestly, I made that goal for myself because of what I would like to do for my grandfather and my mother,
Yeah.
So that's what keeps me going. But uh, why do you feel like you have to uphold that burden?
And I alluded to this when I went on Ron's show. Like I watched my mom work 3 jobs when my brother
Mhm,
and I were young, and I saw how tired she was.
mhm.
And just everything that she gave us, right? I thought we was middle class up until I was in high school. Like, I was like, dang, I get everything. And so
Mhm.
I know how hard she worked, man, and so it's gonna rest on somebody's shoulders, so why not mine, right? It's no, like I said, she hasn't said, "Hey, I need this," or my mom is very, very independent, very. But I've taken that on, and I do feel responsible because once I speak it, it becomes an obligation to me, right?
Mhm.
It's like I said it, I'm gonna do it. I'm standing on
Okay.
business, and that's what it is. And so,
Okay.
yeah, I
And see,
just
and I like that because you know what, you're coming into it so humbly and
yeah,
gracefully, at
yeah,
least for when you speak it, because there are a lot of people, and we have met these people. We have
child,
met these people that they
child.
just feel like they done arrived, that like they there, but it takes work, and that's what I respect about what you're doing. You willing to put in the time and the work, girl?
Yeah, yeah, and I think too, it's just again, I've been so after I joined the military and I came back to Rockford because that's where I am. Um, I went back overseas as a government contractor,
Okay,
and that's where I got my 6 figures, like my first 6 figures. So I thought I was balling
ain't
out
it
of
nice when
control.
you get it?
Child, but what I had to do to get it, right? I was working
Hmm.
84 hours a week,
Okay,
12-hour days every day. And so it was just it I saw what it could do for me and my family. And
yeah,
I was like, "Oh, the sky is the limit," right? And I
yeah,
say all this to say when I came back though,
hmm,
that was my fall from grace, right? You go from making 6 figures to
mm.
barely making $20,000 a year. And them
Now,
same
oh
people
wow,
that was there when I was on the championship run wasn't there for me when I needed to get back and shoot in the gym.
Yeah.
So it was
You better
really
let them know
humbling.
it's real out here. You better let them know it's real. It's real.
Baby, when you go from making 6 figures and you come back and it's $20,000, you making $13 an hour. What is that? Could somebody please tell me? Tell me. And those type people that I was giving out money to, like, girl, I got you. I couldn't get a can of string beans.
Yeah.
I hear you, girl.
So I said, no, not again. My family, my mom, she was there to help me pick up the pieces and get back on my feet. So yeah, no. That's why I'm humble, because you can have it today and you can lose it today.
That's a real thing. That's seriously a real thing. And then to be able to bounce back from it, it definitely shows you and others, but you first, what you're truly, so yeah.
You better be humble.
Listen, the Lord has a way of helping those who are humble. The Lord will open up them doors when you just kind of stop being selfish and remain selfless,
Yep. It's that thing where my grandma used to say, a fool in the money will soon part. Right? So I was kind of foolish, right? You get money, you ain't used to it, you gotta act like it. Now, nah, not so much.
Okay. And I hear you. And that's something I had to learn, because shoot, Jeff Rutherford wasn't always making some good money. I done been down there to where, you just trying to make it happen, just trying to see how you gonna survive. But girl, that's why I say, when you get that first 6 figures, hey, you see that thing and you like, okay, I can do this, that, the third, blah, blah, blah. But I recently had an experience where I kind of had some stuff jerked away. So girl, when I tell you the struggle, this show ain't about me, Jesus. We ain't about to say it. Y'all can just hear the pain in my voice. But we gonna go back to you, girl.
But can I say something on that though, real quick?
Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
He's just making room for something better for you, right? So let me tell you something. I've had a lot of things, from my perspective, taken from me.
Yeah, man.
And guess what? I leveled up. So
come on.
Again, he's just making room and provision for you to go where you need to be for something better. So don't he just, that house cleaning, it's spring cleaning. He's spring cleaning for you. Because we don't have enough sense to do it for ourselves sometimes.
You know what? You need. I'm gonna put you up. I'm gonna blow you up, and you gonna say that one. Let the people know about that spring cleaning when it comes to God. Let them know, please.
Because sometimes we don't have enough sense to do the spring cleaning ourselves. Like, we'll hold on to things a little bit too long. We'll pray, God, can you make a way? God, can you take this? Can you remove this from me? And he'll remove it and set it on the curb for you. And guess what? It's one day before the garbage man gonna pick it up. And guess what you do? You know what? I can really wear this again. And you go out and get it. No. He's going to remove it for you.
Yeah.
Facts. Mary, you have a question? Do you have any questions? Anything at the moment?
Of course, real quick. Yeah.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
If you're doing all that, that's, it's just like what I'm out here doing. And I have a question to you regarding just being a, female pioneer, because that's what it is. Even if, ain't nothing new under the sun, but, being a pioneer in your family, being a pioneer in this day and age, right? Yeah. Because yesterday is no more. So, to be a female pioneer, what struggles did you have to overcome? I'm alluding to just maybe the struggles that you had to overcome regarding yourself.
Yeah.
What struggles did you have to overcome to become?
Feeling like you worthy of it, right? You can be humble to a fault. You can, and I will tell you, I remember, and I just had this discussion with a homegirl of mine. When I came back to Rockford after serving in the military, a lot of my friends had degrees already, right? They had their bachelor's degree, working and finishing their master's. And here, I just had my high school diploma, right? I had been to Alaska, been to Iraq, been like just having life experiences, but I didn't have my academic game up, right? And I remember sitting at a table with other Black females, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I have my degree, I have this, I sit on a board," and it was just like, "Oh my God!" Like I didn't feel worthy to sit at the table with them. It's not because they said it; it was
Yeah.
because, again, measuring and comparing yourself to other people, and
Mm.
so when I came into my own and realized how dope I was,
Yes, sis.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it took some time for me to really see that and that my light shines and it's designed a certain way and I'm not designed like anybody else.
See?
Girl, I wake up in the morning even when I don't feel like it and be like, let's get it. Let's go. We
Yes,
got
I
stuff
love
to
that.
do. And you don't know if today gonna be the day the good Lord call you home. I don't have time to pump fake. And
Yes.
that's why I don't talk to and affiliate with a lot of people. I don't have time to
Yep.
the mind, the power of the mind. Like
Mm.
I've learned to control that. I may not have all the answers,
Yeah.
and there are days that I'm unsure. I'm really unsure. Like, you know what, Tiff? That's a bodacious goal. You know, to be a billionaire, to be a millionaire. Heck, I skipped over millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I said, okay, let's make it a little bit more realistic. But what is realistic? What I think here is realistic. So I first had to know and really feel it in my heart that I was in competition with me and nobody else,
Teach, sis.
Come
right?
on.
Nobody else. Because
Facts.
social media have you geeked up. I need to be 20 pounds lighter. I need to do this. I need to do no. I am where I'm supposed to be
Teach, queen.
right now.
Yeah.
Come on.
And all I need to do is manage me. I can't manage anybody else. That's
Teach.
it.
Yes.
That's it. You
See?
know,
Oh, wait.
I recently had a conversation with my brother, and he said, I don't know how you have this go mentality. Like you wake up on go mode. I said, it's not because I know everything. I choose happiness. I
Teach.
choose to be
Come
happy.
on.
Right? It's not easy.
Mm-mm.
Waking up every morning, be like, good morning, y'all. What's up? Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's not easy.
Mhm.
I
That's
want to
it.
tell, I work my 9 to 9. I work with a bunch, primarily white men, right? I said I wanted to leave corporate America by the end of this year. Okay. My voice wasn't always heard. So when you talk about being a pioneer in a space, it was, okay, how do I show up in a way that they don't feel threatened because you easily become the angry Black woman real quick. So how do you show up and be professional but still stand on business? Okay. And that ain't easy either. But it was once I controlled this and
Yes.
going back to this, I can only manage me. You will know I was here because I said something. And that's in every aspect of my
Better,
life.
girl.
You
You better.
leaving footprints. That's what you're doing. You ain't got to speak. You just leaving the remnants of you. They know Tiffany was there. They know.
Hello? And you better ask somebody if you don't know. Hey,
Come on.
Ashley. You better ask somebody if you don't know. But I had to get out of my own way,
Yes.
Mary, going back to what you're saying. I had to get out of my own way and out of my own head and value what I know God put inside of me to share with people.
Yeah.
For who it's for, they're going to listen. For who it ain't, they not.
Come on.
And y'all can keep it
Come on.
pushing.
That's it.
That's
And they
it.
got to listen to. Like that's not yours. Like you a particular bait, like you said. And
Come on.
when you're fraudulent and you're not being who you are, and you're not doing those things, you haven't taken those assessments with yourself, and you're not confident, and you're not sure of
Yep.
who you are, then you become a person that attracts the wrong people.
Yep.
The wrong you were supposed to bait in with just your being.
Yep.
And absolutely right. And it is a struggle. It's not anything. I don't like the term easy per se, only because of course the things that we have are what we want to do.
Yeah.
But you want to wake up and
Very
have
true.
body, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you said, this is a choice. You
Yeah.
know, I could wake up like everybody else and just be like blah blah blah, you know, but I don't. I enjoy, and I know that also stems from the fact of how you value the day, how you value.
Yes.
Didn't have respect for time, a value and appreciation for time, then you could like
Yep.
everybody else and have, the sorrows and the depression and the
Yep.
doubts. No, but this could be it. And
Yep.
I make it throughout the day. Who said I was to make it to the end of the day? I'm here.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm here now. My presence is going to be felt.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I had to figure that out
Yes.
because
Yes.
my
Yes.
grandmother would always say,
Mhm.
these sayings, and I'm like, I didn't understand them then,
hmm
but God, I understand them now, and I wish I could tell her that.
Yes.
You
Because
know what
that's
I
what time
mean?
does. Time matures us. Time
Man,
it allows a lot of these things to marinate within us.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not till we actually met with that certain situation or that
Yep.
circumstance,
yep,
that's when we finally put those words into effect.
yeah,
And it settles with us great. And since you were talking about you have to you can only control the right now, let's talk about your right now.
Woo.
Let's talk about your right now. Because
Ooh,
when we talked
child.
before, you was talking about your endeavors and where you're trying to go. So what I want to do is I feel that you spoke of your AI business earlier, Tiffany.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
I feel that AI is that now that's you.
Th-
When we talk about
That's
that
Tiffany.
AI,
That's
that's
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
That is
That's
Tiffany.
Tiffany. So I would love for you to speak about more of that, your AI, and how
Okay.
you're trying to impact people with that, because I feel that is very important to today's conversation as well.
Okay. So my AI and HR services business is LuxLink Business Solution. So when I tell you, I really kind of fell into AI, I literally fell into AI.
Mm,
And this is why I started hearing about AI. And the first thing, like everybody else, I thought, is AI going to take my job? Right. My 9 to 9, I complain about it, but it sure do give me a good living, right? I can go wherever I want. I can do
mhm.
whatever I want. And so, in thinking ahead and forward thinking, I'm like, okay, is this going to take my job? So I Googled, what jobs will AI replace? And it was like customer service, depending on what you read,
Mhm.
customer
Mhm.
service and human resources was on the list. I said, oh, Lord, okay. Well, how about I learn about it? How about you can't replace me if I learn how to control it, right? And see,
True.
that's me forward thinking to say, okay, if this happens, then lose. Like I see everybody. So I'm thinking like, how can I be the one to control it, right? So
Mhm.
I started learning about it, and I actually took an AI consultant course. So
Okay.
you actually get certified, you learn how to use artificial intelligence, how
Mhm.
you program chat GPT, how to manipulate it to do certain things, what you need to
Yeah.
watch out for. And so once I got certified, I'm like, oh Lord, this a big old world out here.
Come
Because
on.
I was hearing my peers talk about it, right?
Mhm.
And they were talking about it in a space of, we don't know what it is. We're scared. I know. Hey, Luch, I done said it before.
Hey,
He showed it up here. I'm so
Luch,
thirsty
that
for the
boy.
comments. Hey, y'all. But so I learned, and I'm like, this is a banging tool because I started using it in my business. I started
Yeah.
using it in Tiffany's Closet. I started
Mhm.
using it um in my HR like endeavors. And I'm like, oh, y'all don't want to give me an assistant? Let me go ahead and create an assistant. Let me create Chat Keisha. She's drafting my emails to
I
y'all.
love it.
She's doing PowerPoint presentations. She's helping me brainstorm. I started in spaces that I knew about to understand where are some of those ethical concerns. You know what I mean? Um, oh, oh, hey, Trouble. You know I love you too.
What up, Trouble?
Look, I
Trouble
had to
was
read
singing
that. I
out
hope
here
it stopped me
singing there.
mid-sentence. Look, I was like, "Ooh, do, 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 do."
I know, right? She looked at that. She said, "What that say there?"
Wait, what the so yeah, so I started in places that I knew for sure in and out. And so I could see, okay, and I could
Mhm.
tell you from a space of, yeah, AI has helped me, and here's how. I can't
Yeah.
speak about what it could do in your area. Only you know that, meaning you know what your
Mhm.
truths are.
Yeah.
I know when it
That's
comes to human
that's
resources, what truths are, right? I know what we have to do to be in compliance. I've been in human resources for close to 2 decades now,
yeah.
right? So I may not could bake a cake from scratch, but I could tell you the law. Now,
Come on. You better let them know.
Love that.
Say that again, girl. Let them know what you can do. Say that one more time.
look, I am your HR representative on demand. That is Tiffany Ingram. I know human resources like the back of my hand.
Come on.
So I started a business and I said, okay, I just want to help everybody, right? I want to help everybody understand AI and especially our people because we always get left behind some way, somehow, because we are scared. We're leery of everything. I was too, right?
Facts.
But I noticed that when you cast the net out and you're trying to catch and help everybody, you're not going to help anybody, right?
That's true.
So,
you got to narrow it down.
I had to bring it in. I said, okay, let me help my HR people.
Okay.
Show y'all how to do y'all 1-2 step with AI and also help small businesses that need an HR person on their team, but they can't quite afford it. Let me show you how to utilize AI to supplement that in the interim. So that's where LuxLinks Business Solutions came into play. And so yeah. And I do have an announcement though. I don't know if I should do it now. Wait a minute, should I wait?
Let me see. Hold on. This is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. I love to remind the people where we at. You know, at midway. Okay. So they're gonna get the intro for the mid play. You know, that's what we're gonna do. Ooh. So I'm gonna remind the people where they at, and we will come back with Tiffany Ingram's announcement. Everybody,
man, listen, I was about to blurt it out too. You know me, I'm about to. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me no surprise.
I'm gonna tell you, zip that thing. So all right, y'all, we'll be right back. I told y'all we was coming right back. It's only a 45-second break.
Oh,
that's all it is.
Yeah, no, that was fast.
Just a quick 45-second break. But listen, y'all, we are right here. Thank y'all for tuning in once again to the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast with me. I'm your host, your boy, Life Coach Jeff, always coming to you live, man. And I want to shout out some people. Thank y'all for listening. We got people listening on the personal page, the Vibe Studio page, a little bit of Rock Truth, and with Mary Selena K. Oh, it's beautiful. Shout out to Javon Jacobs, Atia Muhammad, Ty Renee. Big ups to you, girl. What's going on? Ron Reed, the Vibe Studios, and Nino Nagash. And let's not forget the people in the chat. Because when y'all in the chat with us, y'all giving us some dialogue. And y'all stop people in their tracks too. Y'all already stopped Nicole in her tracks so she could read.
Pause.
Pause. It's one of those moments. At least ain't nobody say no Diddy on here today. I just said it, but it's okay. We ain't had no moments like that, so that's good. We good.
No.
But once
Tiffany
again,
doesn't have moments like that. Tiffany don't have moments like that.
There you go, girl. Let them know because this is a no Diddy zone. This is a Diddy free zone. But yeah, shout out to the people in the chat. Once again, it's some repeat names in here. Nino, Ron, my manager, and also everybody knows Ashley, Midwest Ash. Landscaping Luch is always in the building. He is a listener, and that man is going places. If y'all don't know who Luch is, get to know Luch. And Treble the singer, Mary Selena K, who is also my co-host as well, and Atia Muhammad. And I have one more thing to say. Y'all, we here at the Vibe Studios, right here in Lake Station, Indiana. I believe it's 2057 Rush Place at Lake Station, Indiana. It consists of VNO, Ron Reed, Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, myself. Who is Smooch Wallace? If you don't know who Smooch Wallace is, what we got to do, Mary?
Yo, you got to go to YouTube. You got to go to IG.
Let them know.
Find out who is Smooch.
Yeah.
Who is Smooch Wallace? And also, last but not least, Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. We go ahead. We offer some solutions for y'all, man. We produce shows, okay? We do radio and podcast shows as well. We are also linked up with WOSD Radio and Biggs Radio Chicago, as well as Biggs Radio Network. So that's 4 stations and all of our sister stations out there. And we also stream from Germany as well. So just to let y'all know, we over here doing big things at the Vibe Studios.
Yes.
So we are back. Oh, I had to get that out. Jesus, I felt like a brother couldn't breathe. Oh, Lord.
Are you done? Are you finished or you're done?
Oh, Lord. You need some
I'm
water?
Be both. I'm going to be both. I got some vitamin water here that's helping a brother out. Just Tiffany Nicole Ingram or just Tiffany today? Just Tiffany Ingram.
Tiffany today.
Just Tiffany today.
I love that.
Yes, I love it too. And I thank you for keep on gracing this platform like this, just letting people know what's going on with you. And just for a quick recap, we sat up here, we talked about your personal life a little bit. We talked about your journey. We talked about what keeps you going with this. Cypher Sick, hey boy.
I got excited.
Look here, this man, we talk about not getting no sleep. This is another one.
Hello.
He is on the move. Big up to you, big dog, because you always got something cooking, and I'll be looking to see what you got cooking, sir. Yes, sir. We love you, brother. We love the movement, what you got going on. He is another one that's also in our network of people who was just doing some great things. So y'all check out Cypher Sick Bishop, because that man is the truth. But once again, to finish up with the recap, yes, we talked about our personal life. We talked about what keeps her going. We talked about those elements that just make Tiffany. And we moved into the AI right before the break. And y'all, she has an announcement. And I'm going to let her go ahead, take the camera and give the announcement. Go ahead, girl. Clear your throat.
Me. Okay, let me quit. So, and I've been saving this for this show. Like, again, I was supposed to be on a couple weeks ago and I had to reschedule. So I didn't even say anything. Like, I kind of preluded a little bit, didn't say anything. So for LuxLink Business Solutions, I submitted an application to go on this reality show for entrepreneurs. And it was a 4-step process, right? I had to submit my application. I had to send in a video. Actually 3 steps, my bad. Then I had to do an interview with a video interview where they asked you questions and you had a minute to answer them. And then I talked with the actual director. So in August, I'm still working out the details with dates and everything in the contract. But in August, I'm going on this reality TV show to go into competition with over, I think it's about 100 businesses globally. And every day for 7 days, there's a competition as it relates to your business. And whoever wins that competition, they are king or queen or crowned the best business on the block. So I will be in Oklahoma in August. Y'all send me prayers.
Yes.
Again, as I get more details, I'll start sharing them. But yeah, your girl is going to bat. What Dove say? I'm up to bat now with my AI business. So it's a real thing. Like, again, y'all know me. I'm in the fashion, but this girl, she's into that AI too. So yeah, that's it.
Come on. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do the D Smith real quick. Oh wait, hold on.
Find it.
There it is. Let me do the D Smith. Let me do the applause. There it is. There we go. Bam. All right. Yeah, I had to do the D Smith. Could y'all hear the applause on y'all end? I need to know. Could y'all hear that? Y'all can hear that?
Really? But...
Okay, not really, but it's okay. The applause was heard out. It streamed out to everybody. So if y'all couldn't hear, everybody else did. Here you go. One more time.
Look, I gave it to him.
There you go.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, that is a great thing.
Man.
And the fact that you are going to be competing against 100 businesses, and I don't care if don't nobody else say it, But the thing is, I know that you stand out with your particular business because not many people have really tapped into utilizing AI in that particular way.
Yeah.
And girl, Y'all listen, she got me hooked on this Chat GPT stuff. I asked it to create a bio for my friend based on some information. Let me tell you something. My friend, shout out, big ups to Keisha Cash, because I did this one night when I was at work. And my sister was out here. She said, Jeff, give me a bio. And I remember what you said, Tiffany. Let me look. I remember what you said about Chat GPT. Girl, I put them 4 things of information in there. It spit out a bio so quick, this girl almost cried. I said, thank you, AI. And thank you, Tiffany.
Hello. And again, don't be scared of it. Like, do not be scared of artificial intelligence. Again, I know some people are like, okay, girl, I hear you. But use it in a way that will save you time. That saved you time. And it also gave somebody an amazing result. Like, that's what it's all about. I've trained mine so tough that it could speak in my voice, meaning it knows how I sound. It knows that I'm upbeat. It knows common phrases that I use. Now some people will say that's scary. I'm like, okay. It's just like somebody out here in the street pretending like they you. I mean, I don't know. But at least the stuff that I'm requesting getting back is stuff that I would say. So it's not like, again, if it's an email, if it's something, a quick bio, if I need to brainstorm some things, like, it's like I'm talking to me.
Facts. Oh man, that's awesome, yo. I'm telling you, like, just the way I don't know if any of y'all have purchased the package. I don't know if any of y'all have really paid attention to what this thing is doing. But this right now, I'm not gonna sit up here and market this for Chat GPT. But we gonna market this for Tiffany. If y'all need help with y'all needs in terms of HR or anything like that, and you need an AI consultant, Tiffany is that woman. Tiffany
Listen. And Syfe just said something, like his comment, what he's using it for. It is a very useful tool. And again, you start somewhere where you feel comfortable. That's the whole thing. Like, just don't act like it's going away. Like, I don't want to have nothing to do with AI. At least learn what you should be looking for, the pitfalls, because there are things out here. People can utilize your voice. People can utilize and clone your loved one's voice. Like, you need to be, if you get a call for ransom, you need to understand, is this really them, or is this somebody, like, is this somebody trying to scam me? Like, it's people out here doing that. So you can't just close your eyes and pretend like it's going away.
Okay.
That's exactly where, I don't want to use the word fear, but where it becomes leery. You know, because one, like you're saying, I mean, you can utilize it or not utilize it, but the mere fact that you utilize the phone, you've done videos, all of that, it has captured your identity. You know what I mean? And I think that's where the leery of the use of the medium comes in. It's because, of course, with everything that's done, there's a perversion on the other end of it. And it's easy for things to be utilized in a way in which they were never supposed to, or somebody to use it from a criminal perspective, you know. And the way in which AI is used, like, just for me, I'm not the hugest fan, even though I love technology and everything. However, it's not a thing for me. Say, I'm not pretending as if it's not going away. It's definitely going to be here. It's definitely going to evolve. However, I choose not to use the medium just because I do want to keep some form of my identity to me.
For yourself.
Didn't have to utilize we didn't have to utilize these different mediums. I probably wouldn't. Think about just in the word itself, it's artificial. You know what I mean? Just with me, of course, we're Rock Truth. So Rock Truth, everything is authentic. It becomes this contradiction in terms slightly
for you.
But there are just things that you cannot get around, you know. But I choose to, at every level that I possibly can, keep my originality and authenticity, excuse me, and try to keep myself as much as I can to me, you know, because it like you said, so many sectors where your privacy can be invaded, and where they're attempting to clone and your mindset, but you can't have this. And even when they try well, when they were doing the interview for me, they were putting in like, what it is that I do. When you put in, I'm a recreator, and AI is looking at it like, what the heck is this? Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's never going to. So this is what I always tell people. For me, it can't be me, right? And like as you said,
Mhm.
you are you. You were designed the way that you're designed. It can mimic,
Yeah.
right? It can mimic do different things. But I encourage people that even if you don't partake in it, right? None
Mhm.
of the solutions are for you. Just know what it is, what
Yeah.
it's capable of doing, and how to protect yourself.
It-
Because on the other end of that, like us putting this on social media,
Mhm.
you're putting posts, you're putting videos, somebody could take that, and
Yep.
there's a solution called 11
Mhm.
Labs, and they could clone your voice,
Yep.
right? So it's knowing to know is to be aware. And even if it's just me educating you on here are all the tools and here's what they're used for, you can create policies, processes to ensure that your information isn't used the wrong way with these tools, but you still need to be aware of they're out there, and again, they can be used based on the information that you put on social media.
Simply.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Simply.
I have a question. What is with we got about 15 minutes left. I want to
What?
know what I'm trying to tell you. Now listen, girl. Now listen.
Yeah.
The podcast used to be only 30 minutes until I realized and said to myself, you know what? Bump all this, man. We can't. The time is just boom, boom, boom. We moving too fast. But
Yeah.
but when the conversation is good, the hour it just shoots away, and I'm like, I can't get it back. But
Hey D.
there you go. What up, D Smith? Big ups to D Smith, Shop Talk 7, man. I am gonna run the promo that we're gonna do for the Father's Day special. When we get to like the last 10 minutes or so, I'll go ahead and run it. I'll do it after you answer this question. But
Okay.
yes, big ups to D Smith and Shop Talk 7. We're gonna be producing some shows for them as well. And we're gonna be doing some big stuff with them. So y'all be on the lookout. But yes, Tiffany, I want to know in what way do you see what is something that some advice that you can give to somebody, some free game real quick, because I'm gonna tell you, it's like they say on
Free game,
Social
free
Proof
game.
podcast, you can give them the game, they ain't gonna do it no way.
No,
We still need you to do it.
no.
So what's a gem that you could give somebody concerning AI to really make their life better and easier, but they still need you for?
But you know what? Even if you don't need me per se, right? If it's
Mhm.
something that's gonna make your life better, you can say at least she dropped an education that's gonna make my life
Come on.
better, and you're gonna
That's
send
it.
somebody to me.
That's
So
it.
I think again, familiarize yourself with what it is, and if you have an industry, how it is showing up in your industry.
Mhm.
Okay. Again, whether or not you choose to utilize it, you still need to understand what it is and how to protect yourself. It's two postures. Either you can lean in and embrace it, or you can
Mhm.
take a more protective stance and say, okay, I know these solutions are here and they can be used for XYZ. How do I protect myself in my industry, and knowing again how my information is used? Like for instance, HR, recruiting.
Mhm.
For businesses that want to use AI solutions in recruiting, I'm I'm advising them to really pay attention to the data that they put into their system. Why?
Mhm.
Because if you hire one set or race of people, like if you say all of my my best workers are Caucasian men that are in their 30s, and you
Mhm.
upload all those resumes into this AI solution, guess what AI is going to be looking for? Caucasian men in their 30s that live in a certain area. So
Okay.
you need to be mindful of the data that you're using if you're going to use this system to
Mhm.
ensure that it represents a population that is versed, or that is again more representative of our culture, right? Different races, different ages, different
Okay.
geographic locations and stuff like that. So again, know what's happening in your industry. Like it's like
Mhm.
know what's happening in your hood.
Yeah.
There you go. Let them
You
know.
you know what I mean? And then you could say, okay, well, I know I don't need to be on this. I need to make sure I say this on my stuff so it's not
There you go.
included. I need to make sure I don't post on here because it can be taken. Because again, AI is a machine that's constantly learning. And every day there's new revisions or new things happening. Heck, ChatGPT even has a memory feature where it can look through all of your conversations and it's learning in the conversation.
Yep. And I thought that was pretty amazing because just recently I was asking to spit out some stuff for me, and I was like, "Oh snap! You remembered all this?
Yeah.
Okay." And like because it's just very interesting how I feel that like you talking about the data. Be mindful of the data that you entering into it. Yo, that thing is a great holder of information.
It's a holder, but you also have to be mindful of it's also taking stuff from Wikipedia, y'all, and learning from that. And you know,
Really?
Wikipedia is just me going on there and saying the movie said the cow jumped over the moon.
Right.
Hey, girl. Hey, saints and ain'ts. I'm a saint today. I'm Tiffany today, so I'm
There you
truly
go.
a
We
saint.
all saints out here today.
but it's taking information that people load onto the internet. And again, if businesses haven't opted to have their information not included in that, then you're getting all these responses. So you need to fact check too. That's why I said start in your own backyard. So you know what the truth is and how you need to challenge it if you're going to use it.
Okay.
I'll just take it as a truth.
Okay. So for y'all who just tapping in, go ahead, Mary. Say what you're gonna say.
Oh, I'll say it one more time. Teach Queen. That was it. That's it.
There it is, girl. I hear you. And for y'all who heard that spiel, y'all need to understand this. The free game that she just gave y'all is how to actually grow and expand your audience via AI. I just had to drop that in there because you know sometimes people be listening and they don't catch it. They like but then you go ahead, you leave, and then you really didn't catch nothing at all. So for y'all that was passively listening, that's what she was doing. She was dropping some game and some knowledge for the business owners out there, how to grow your business with AI. Okay, now real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this quick promo, and then what I want to do is I want to come back with final thoughts. And Tiffany, what I would want you to do is I would really want you to go ahead and give great final thoughts, what you think about just the way that your industry is going in, and once again, hit them with some more good advice that you can give them. So that way, when they leave here today, after they've been listening, they really got something to take with them.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm going to run this promo and we will be right back.
Okay.
Like we said, people save the date because we did a taping of a Father's Day special for Shop Talk 7. And we might be trying to do a release party or like some type of viewing party or something like that. We'll keep y'all up to date about that. But y'all save that date for Father's Day, y'all. Please tune in because we have some dynamic minds. Myself, D. Smith, Anthony Monix, and Dr. J. Yo, we came together and we just talked. You know, we talked about things that men go through and our thought process and not more so the issues, but if y'all want to tap in and get to know who we are, what men talk about and what we think a little bit, y'all come on, tune in. And we did it in the most respectful way. The most respectful way. It wasn't about who's right or who's wrong. It wasn't a bashing session. It was literally, we did this for the men so they got something to pull from. And ladies, you can too. So y'all tune into that.
Reggie.
Oh, Reggie. I forgot about the voice. Reggie. Because let me tell y'all, man, I love Reggie, man. Reggie be like, hey, what it do? You know, we out here on the nightcap. He just do. Oh man, Reggie smooth with it, man. I'd be dangerous. I'm glad God didn't do that to me because I'd be wild out here in these streets. God knew what he was doing. Contain yourself, Mr. Relaford.
Please, sir, and thank you.
Yes, but anyway, Tiffany, I would love for you to go ahead and give us your final thoughts to leave off because you have made such a great impact on today's show. And go ahead, girl. I'm gonna send it off to you.
Well, thank you. There are a couple things. See, when you gave me this huge assignment to say something very profound, I was over here sweating. I had to turn the fan on for 2 seconds. Because I'm like, okay, what do I say? And the first thing that came to my mind was to, get out of your own way. And what I mean by that is don't be afraid to encounter or to go into a realm or a world that you know nothing about. And because we were talking about AI, I was scared. I was drawn to AI because I was scared it was going to take my job away. Okay. And what I've learned throughout this process is that I have the ability within myself to, again, even if they take my job away, I'm gonna be cool, right? I have the skills to bounce back. And so what you need to understand is that the thing that you're fearful of a lot of times is the thing that you need to run towards when it comes to, again, your professional development and just taking chances on yourself. So bet on yourself, learn what you need to learn. Don't be afraid. Step out on faith. Some people say I'm stepping out on fear. That's cool too. At least you're stepping out and you're moving forward. And again, keep advancing in your life. Dream big. Don't be afraid to do that and keep moving forward, even if you're taking baby steps. I look back on where I was 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, and I'm definitely not the same Tiffany. So again, continue to challenge yourself. That's a lot there to unpack. You said one thing, but I think it's all about balled up into one. And it's really living your life unapologetically, like we always say, and we like to quote, but that means stepping out when it's not comfortable too.
Come on. I love it. Queen, you have final thoughts as well.
Man, you know what? Just with everything that it is that she's saying, there is a root to that. And she spoke about that root earlier, and that comes from self-control. It comes from mastering yourself. It's coming from the only way you can even step out in that form of faith is to eliminate the fears and the doubts, like she is saying, and just grow for it. But I encourage, meaning everybody who is watching, to be and become exactly who you are so that you can attract the right people to what it is that you're doing so that you can also do what you came here to do. So be.
Come on, I'm with it.
I love it.
All right, I'm gonna just
Here
leave you
for
with this, yo. We come on, y'all. We've had a great woman come on this show and really separate herself from what people see. And I just hope, Tiffany, we did enough on this platform to highlight you in the way you wanted to be highlighted and to really celebrate you. Because I really congratulate you on all your endeavors, girl. That show was something. And
Thank
girl, you better win. Just when you win, don't forget about the little people, okay?
I'm shouting out everybody. I talked to them already. They said, "Are you scared to talk in front of 100 people?" No, line them up. Let's go.
Come on, girl.
I say you have the mindset. No type of form of competition. No. Like you said, you're in competition with you. So it wouldn't even matter where they placed you or anything. You've already placed yourself as number one. And that's what matters.
You know what? I won when I submitted that application because I was like, oh no.
Come on.
No.
That's right.
My business too new. No, we did that. Let's go.
Come on, girl. That's right. And let the people know real quick where they can find you at before we go ahead and get out of here. Blow you up one more time. Let's do it.
All right. So you can find me, of course, at Nicole the Ingram. That's my Facebook page. But if you're interested specifically in learning about AI, I have a website, LuxLink Business Solutions. And also, www.luxlinkbusinesssolutions.com. And you can also email me at Tiffany@luxlinkbusinesssolutions.com as well. We didn't really talk about Tiffany's Closet. Y'all know about that. And if you don't, you can get at me if you know more about that. But really, this is about, again, AI. And if you need human resource support as well, you can contact me at LuxLink Business Solutions for that as well.
All right, there it is, y'all. And it's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live, along with co-host Mary Selena K, on none other than the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast. And remember, everybody, Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, and we love y'all so much. And peace out.
Thank y'all.